Hey girls, this is Jessica Shavies. I'm super duper excited that you guys have gotten your facial in a bag and are getting ready to start that today. How our facial will work, since we are doing this over video, I will tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about the company, and then I'll give you a step-by-step process for how your facial needs to work. And so I'll start by telling you about myself. I am in a classroom right now. I'm a first grade teacher. And so I felt like this was a good time and good lighting and stuff, so I'm trying it out in the classroom. Anyway, along with the first grade teacher, I am a wife and a mommy, and my husband and I have been married almost a year now, and our daughter Maya just turned 1 last month in February. So it's been a really, really, really exciting past year of our lives. Um, Anyway, a little bit more about myself. Like I said, I'm a first grade teacher and I also coach club volleyball. And recently I jumped into the pink bubble with Mary Kay and decided to become a Mary Kay consultant. It's a lot different than anything I've ever done, but that's why I think I love it so much, because I'm loving learning all of this new stuff about skincare and cosmetics, and never in a million years did I picture myself being a Mary Kay consultant. So I'm super excited to see what the future holds with that. I have been wearing the products now for about 7 years, and I was approached 4 years ago, I believe, by my director, Lori, and she asked if I would ever consider being a consultant. And at that time, I was like, oh gosh, no, I don't have time. I don't know anything about cosmetics or skincare, and I wouldn't be good at that. So I always just put it on the back burner. But about a month ago, I decided to give it a second thought. And I'm so glad that I did, because I'm having a blast. And this provides so many amazing opportunities. I get more girl time, and it's super flexible. So while I'm still in the school year, it's really nice to be able to pick my own schedule. And especially going into the summer, I'll be able to do, however much I want. And it's possibly going to provide the opportunity for me to be able to stay home with our daughter in the future. And if we decide to have another baby, then I would be able to do that as well. So with all of that being said, that's kind of me in a nutshell. And I'll go ahead and move on and tell you a little bit about the company. I do have some notes, and all of my sample products are over to the side. So if you notice me kind of glancing, I am cheating. I'm peeking off my notes because I've only been doing this like 3 or 4 weeks, like I said. So no way do I have all of this memorized yet. And I want to make sure I get the correct information to you guys. So a little bit about Mary Kay. She was a real person, and unlike Betty Crocker, who was just a spoon, little disappointing, I know, I learned that 2 weeks ago, but Mary Kay was a real person, and she was working a job where she was doing all of the promotions, and I'm sorry, not all the promotions, she was doing all the training, and then the people she trained would end up getting promoted. They would get pay raises, they would get bonuses, and finally, after 26 years, she went in and asked if she could, have that same treatment. And they just kind of laughed at her, and told her no, she wasn't getting promoted or a raise or anything. So she quit on that day after working for 26 years with this company. And she had a plan. She started writing a book about how to help women survive or be successful in corporate America. And after beginning her book, she, had another light bulb and decided she was going to start this company for women. And it was going to be skincare and cosmetics. So she used all of her plans and her notes from the book and implemented that into her actual business plan. So Mary Kay was also a single mom of 3 kids, and she started the business with $5,000, which is crazy that she worked for 26 years, and she only had $5,000 to her name. And she was so passionate about this company that she gave all of that, her total life savings at that point, and decided to start this. So she loved women, she appreciated women, and she wanted women to feel that same way about themselves, appreciated, important, and knowing that, we can do anything that we want to be or anything that we want to do. So I think that's amazing. Just some things about the company itself. Mary Kay is the #1 selling brand of skincare and cosmetics and has been now for 18 years, which is amazing. But that tells me, Mary Kay's not going anywhere at all. and we are also the least expensive brand ounce by ounce when you compare to the other top 10 name brands. When you purchase Mary Kay, you are supporting an American-made product. So all the products you're trying today, all the products in the catalogs, everything that you've ever seen from Mary Kay is all made here in America, which is awesome. Let's see. I guess that's pretty much it about the company. If you guys would like to know more, of course, ask questions. But we're going to go ahead and get started with your facial. So what you will need is a bowl of warm water or a cup, whichever is easier, a facial cloth or facial towel, and the products that I sent you in your bag. Now, I decided to record this video. It's my very first one. And trust me, I've tried to record like 12 times, and I want it to be right and not silly, so that's why I just keep trying and trying. But I'm hoping that this one is good enough to go ahead and send to you guys. But I decided to record a video because I'm a visual learner, so I thought it would be easier for me if I was in your shoes to do a facial on myself if I was watching someone do it. So if by chance you're better or you learn better from reading, I've also included a paper set of instructions in your bag as well. I hope you decide to watch this though. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and start. When you think about your face and your skincare, there are 5 steps that you always want to do. So we want to cleanse, we want to tone, exfoliate, protect, and moisturize our face. All 5 steps every day. And so our cleanser is actually 3 steps in one. It's our Time-Wise cleanser, and it cleanses, tones, and exfoliates all in one bottle. Something interesting about that, if you went to Macy's or Dillard's to buy a product that did those same 3 things in a bottle, you would end up paying about $80 for that product. And whereas ours is larger, and it also is only $20. So we'll go ahead and get started with the cleanser. I want you to take that wet facial cloth and kind of just dampen your face. I like to keep my cleanser in the shower, and that way my face is already damp and I can just wash in there, and it makes it more convenient for me. Anyway, so once you've got your face damp, you're going to take your cleanser and put it on your fingertips. You just need a pea size, and you're going to rub it up and out all over your face, making sure you cover all of your face. And we always say to rub it up and out. That way you are plumping your skin up and you're keeping your skin nice and firm. We don't want to get 25 years down the road and have saggy skin, which is what's going to happen because of gravity. So the more that you push your skin up and out when you're washing your face, the more that is keeping it nice and tight and firm. Your cleanser also, it is formulated to your skin. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Here it is. So your cleanser is in this package right here, and you are using the top one. It will be formulated to your skin. So you either see a purple or a pink stripe on the back. One of those is for normal to dry skin. One of those is for combination to oily, which is why I ask you those questions. So once you are done applying this to your face, you are going to take your wet towel or wet cloth, and you're going to wipe all of that off. And you want to make sure that it is all off. You shouldn't feel anything left on your skin. Otherwise, it'll kind of cake up under the other products later, and your makeup won't end up sitting well, and it'll just feel uncomfortable. So after you finish your cleanser, we are actually going to move on to our second step, which is microdermabrasion. And I'm so excited for you guys to try this. I actually hadn't tried it until a month ago, and it's my new favorite thing. So the microdermabrasion comes in, sorry, I keep holding it to the wrong side of the screen. It comes in a 2-set package as well. You're using the top one first. It calls it microdermabrasion Refine. So this is actually, it's going to feel a lot more gritty on your face. It's because it is buffing away all those dead skin cells. So some other cool things about this, if you want to go ahead and start putting that on your face, and I'll just give you some good facts. Same thing, pea size on your fingertips and rubbing it up and out all over your face. Some cool facts about the microdermabrasion. It takes away dead skin. Like I said, it refines your skin, takes away fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, discoloration, acne scarring, and it reduces your pore size. So it uses the same ingredients that the dermatologist would use, which is aluminum oxide crystals. And this needs to be used like every other day, or sometimes, just 2 or 3 times a week. It is pretty aggressive on your skin, I'll be honest with you, because it's getting all those dead skin cells off and it's cleaning out your pores and stuff. So you don't want to use it every single day, but if you do every other day or every 3 days, that's totally fine. you will see results from this after the first use. And this is one of our best sellers, especially right now. It's super popular. After you finish the microdermabrasion, you will move on to the pore minimizer, which is in the black package right underneath that. So the pore minimizer has to go with the microdermabrasion. It's just, it comforts your skin. It cools your skin down, takes away that redness from after you exfoliating, that it improves skin texture immediately. And this is also something that they would use at the dermatologist as well. I will share with you, if you went and had this done, it would cost you anywhere from $200 to $250 to go with a friend, and unless you had, hook up with a friend or something. But ours is only $50 for this set. So it's also awesome because you can use it in the convenience of your own home, so you don't have to worry about scheduling an appointment and, oh gosh, I have a conflict, so I have to cancel, and you don't have to do any of that stuff because it's right there in your shower. So I like to use, sorry, I'm holding the wrong package. I like to use the microdermabrasion in the shower as well. So after we do that, I'll let you get that all wiped off, and your microdermabrasion is going to be wiped off as well with your wet cloth. Again, you don't want it to feel gritty at all after you remove all of this. So make sure you get all of it off. I'll give you a few seconds. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our day solution and night solution, which looks like this. I promise I'm holding the correct package now. Just to clarify, this one was your first step with the cleanser. We haven't done moisturizer yet. I think I was just holding this up for the microdermabrasion. This was cleanser. And the microdermabrasion and pore minimizer, those are both pink. Sorry, confusing. So now we've moved on to day solution and night solution. It will look like it's 3 packages, but actually there's nothing in this top one. It's just instructions. So you'll want to use this according to what time of day it is. You'll use the day solution in the morning, night solution at night. So yes, you should be washing your face day and night. I did not start that process until about 4 weeks ago. So I'm guilty of it as well. But you want to try to wash your face twice a day. So the day solution is a 35 SPF sunscreen, and this is part of our protect step of your 5 steps for washing your face. And it protects from UVA and UVB rays, which is unlike other SPFs. It also prevents skin cancer, signs of aging, and also protects you from burning. This is equivalent to alpha beta hydroxyl treatments at the dermatologist, except it's just a lot gentler on your skin. It also, this is a really fun fact too, it also builds back your collagen in your skin. So our collagen is basically what helps, or what keeps our skin firm and tight and not saggy. And we start losing that at the age of 15. I know that's crazy, but 15. And then it becomes visible around the age of 30. So if you are not using products to build that collagen back up, then yes, your skin is going to start to sag. And nobody wants saggy skin, especially at the young age of 30. So these day and night solution both help with that, and they tighten that skin back up and build your collagen back up. Anyway, it returns your skin to a youthful and plump looking face, plump lines and contours. Like I said, the top one, pink, will be used during the day, and the bottom one will be used during night. And the bottom one actually has some beads in it. You'll see it's like a gel. It looks like a gel solution with some beads in it. And our pump is designed, as soon as you start pumping it out, those beads burst open. And they burst open with vitamins A, E, and C. And so those are going to do the same thing to your skin as the day solution. Some other cool facts about that: it speeds up natural sloughing off of the dead skin cells that cause the fine lines and the wrinkles and the age spots and the sun spots. And they also, sorry, I'm reading to make sure I didn't forget anything. It also leaves your skin feeling 3,000 times better than it did before. I'm not sure how they tested that, but it is a fact, so I know that is true. So those are day and night solutions. If it is day and you kind of still want to test out the night solution, you can always just put some on your hand right here. There's also enough, just a side note, there's enough product in all of these packages for at least 2 uses. So that's why I'm telling you a lot of times to just use a pea size, because you want to get, obviously, as much out of your sample packet as you can. All right, after your day or night solution, whichever time of day it is, you're going to go back to this, which was your very first package you used, and we're using the bottom now, which is the cleanser. Again, it's got that colored stripe on the back, formulated for your skin, combination to oily or normal to dry. So you're going to take the moisturizer, just like the rest of all of this stuff, pea size on your fingertips, and you're going to rub it up and out, up and out, up and out, all over your skin. And also, if you want to bring some down to your neck, it's super good for your neck as well. All right, after you've got that moisturizer on, please feel free to pause this video too if I'm going too fast. After you've got that on, you're going to move on to your firming eye cream, which is in this little bitty package. The firming eye cream has to be applied with your ring fingers. Our ring fingers are the weakest fingers, and this skin under here is comparable to tissue paper. So if you think of like your arm or your legs, that skin is comparable to cardboard, and this skin is comparable to tissue paper. So we have to be super gentle with it, because if you think, you rub tissue paper back and forth, obviously it rips. So take those ring fingers, and you're going to dab some of that firming eye cream underneath your eye and all the way up above your eyelids. And you want to make a C shape with that. You will feel an instant result with this. It will start to tighten underneath your eyes instantly, which is amazing. This also repairs the fine lines, the wrinkles, and the sagging skin. This, again, is one of our best-selling products. After you've completed the firming eye cream, that was all called the Ultimate Miracle Set. So you can buy this as a set, all of these products as one. Obviously, they come in a large bottle. It's not just a package. But you can buy those all together, or you can buy them a la carte and individually if you prefer. If you do decide to purchase them all together, you get a free roll-up bag right now. Super cute travel bag. Makes it nice and easy to travel and stuff all of your stuff in there, or keep things organized and put it under the sink, or it has a hook on it. You can hang it by the bathroom, and that way your stuff is not scattered all over the counter, which is what tends to happen to mine. But it is $182 for the Ultimate Miracle Set. I know that probably sounds like, whoa, a lot of money. If you think about how long the product will last you, though, it's actually super cheap. So $182, the product lasts you 3 to 6 months. So even if you're only getting that 3 months use out of it, you're still spending $2 a day on your face to do all of those steps. You've cleansed, you've toned, exfoliated twice actually, and you've protected, and you've also moisturized. So remember, you only get one face in your lifetime. We want to make sure we take care of it as soon as possible, because like I said, that collagen starts going away, and we start getting saggy skin and wrinkles and age spots. So the sooner we can start this process, the better. So like I said, ask questions if you have any of those about the whole system. Anyway, we'll go ahead and move on to our foundation primer. So now we're going to start our dash out the door look. Our foundation primer looks like this. It's in a square package, and you are going to take this, again, a pea size. A little goes a long way with this. The foundation primer, and you want to rub it all over your face. Basically, this helps your makeup not only set better on your face, it helps it just feel better, but it also keeps it on longer. So it's an oil-free gel, and it is enriched to absorb oil and diffuse light to perfect your skin. And so go ahead and apply that to your face. This is always applied before any foundation. After you've got that on, we're going to move on to your CC cream. I sent all of you CC cream in a small little plastic container. I don't have an example with me. We do only have 5 shades of the CC cream, and so it's a lot easier to kind of guess what skin tone someone is going to be, rather than looking at the liquid foundation where there's like 8 or 9 choices, and I can't just rub it on your face, as if we were in the same room. So I chose to use CC cream, hoping that would be a pretty close guess. It is a light coverage foundation. So that's what I've got on right now, and I've used it for about 8 months. I love it. You can't even feel it on your face. It doesn't feel cakey. You know, a lot of foundations feel thick and cakey, and you can tell you have makeup on, and you can't with the CC cream. But if you do feel like you want more of a full coverage foundation, then please let me know. I can get you liquid foundation. We've got some really awesome age-fighting, time-wise liquid foundation. And we also have mineral powder that you can wear on top of it. So please let me know if you feel like you need some more coverage or you need a different shade, and we'll pick out the perfect shade for you. So if you've got that CC cream in front of you and you have a foundation brush, go ahead and start using your foundation brush, and you can just think of yourself as like painting your skin with that foundation. So you're going to go from the middle all the way down. We want to make sure that we really get it rubbed in right here on the bottom of our face. That way we're not having streaks that are going down to our neck. Nobody wants to be that girl that you can tell that your face and your neck are different colors. So make sure that you are just painting your skin, covering your whole skin with that foundation. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, or a few seconds to do that, sorry. If by chance you're just using your fingers, which is what girls a lot of times do during our facials, just go ahead and make sure you're covering all of your skin and using your fingers. All right, now that you've got your foundation on, make sure that that's really blended in well, and that you don't have any streaks that are going down into your neck. Your face should look the same color as your neck. I know that I have trouble with that sometimes, especially in winter. Seems like I'm a lot more pale in the winter than I am in the summer. So we just want to make sure that the face color matches our neck color. And if it doesn't, please don't hesitate to tell me that, and we'll get you either a lighter shade or a darker shade, whichever you need. The next step, what we're going to do after our foundation, is finish our dash out the door look. So you all received a color card that looks like this, and it's got eye colors. Oh my goodness, it's got eye colors over here, and then your cheek color. So that's why I asked you what color your eyes were. This example is green. You do not obviously have to use these colors. If you have green eyes, you can use whatever you want. But Mary Kay did a really, really awesome job at putting different looks together for certain eye colors. So I like to use these. It's a really good way, or a good start for you. So over here on the left side of your color card, you will use the eye colors first. And it gives you a really good example over here, just a diagram of where the eyeshadow is going to go. The names of the eyeshadow are right underneath, 1, 2, and 3. And then underneath, it's going to give you word instructions. So number 1 will be the lightest color, and that's going to go all across your eyelid. So you're going to cover your eyelid, both of them, with that eyeshadow color. Number 2, which will be kind of a color that's in between both of them, if you look at the diagram, it goes right on your crease, the crease of your eye. So just peek at the diagram if you don't know what that looks like. I always try to just go right above what was on my eyelid. And then third, this will be the darkest color that you have on there. And you will put the third color on your lash line. So I kind of think of that as right here where you might wear eyeliner. I actually don't wear eyeliner on the top of my eyelid. I wear it on the bottom, but I know a ton of girls that do. So I think of it as where you would wear your eyeliner. You want to put that third color there. After you're finished with all 3 of those, and also I didn't say this, but you want to make sure that you're using an eyeshadow brush. It would be really hard to apply these with your finger. I'm sure it could be done actually, but you'll get a much better feel for how it would look if you use an eyeshadow brush. So after that, you're going to complete your blush color, and the blush is going to go on your cheekbone. So you're going to start right here in the middle and just swipe it up all the way up your cheekbone. I will tell you, if you're not using a blush brush and you want to use something like a cotton ball or cotton swab, make sure you start with a little bit, because if you just put a ton on your cotton ball and then put it on your face, it's going to be way too dark. So just start with a little and then make it darker as you go. I've also had a lot of girls honestly just use their fingers in a facial again. So just swipe that up, like I said, up your cheekbone. After your cheek color is on, you are going to apply the lipstick that's down here if you choose. I know a lot of people are either for lipstick or not for lipstick, so totally your call. But I would suggest just giving it a try. I mean, if you don't like it, you can just wipe it off. But The lipstick, if you do wear lipstick, it always needs to go on first, and then you can do gloss on top of that. So go ahead and try out your lipstick color. Again, it's kind of just a good guess according to your eye color, but of course you can always use a darker or lighter color. And after your lipstick, the next step is going to be the gloss that I sent you. So some of you got one of our bestsellers, Fancy Nancy, and others of you got another bestseller, which is Beach Bronze. So Fancy Nancy is more of a like a light pinky color, and the Beach Bronze is more of a light brown color. So I love both of them. I'm actually wearing Fancy Nancy right now. And the cool thing about our Nourishing Lip Gloss, which is what you have as your sample, is that it's not sticky. So a lot of times when you wear lip gloss, you know, it feels almost like glue, I guess, on your lips and they stick together. So it's not going to feel like glue, and it lasts so much longer than normal lip gloss. I learned that a lot of chapsticks and lip glosses that are on the market contain alcohol, and so they actually dry your lips out, which is why you constantly have to reapply over and over. With our lip gloss, none of them, or the lip products, none of them contain alcohol, so therefore they last a lot longer and your lips don't constantly feel like they're super dry. After you are finished with your eye color, your cheek color, and your lip gloss, our last step is going to be the mascara, and I don't have a sample of that by me, but it's going to just be a little bitty container about that big. I did send all of you the Ultimate Mascara in black. If you would prefer a different color, we also have Lash Love Mascara, and that comes in black and brown and waterproof, and then the Ultimate Mascara also comes in brown as well. So please let me know if you'd like to try a different color. The mascara, I will tell you, that was the first product that I decided, yes, I'm going to buy this for myself. Once I tried a sample from my director, and I knew that was going to be my first purchase. So I absolutely love it. It's lasted me a really long time already, and it doesn't get clumpy. It goes on super smooth and just really lengthens and strengthens your eyelashes. So with all that being said, I think our facial is complete. I hope you guys have had so much fun and just really loved the products and love your face. And please, please, please don't hesitate to ask any questions or share your thoughts. I would love to hear what you guys thought about the products, you know, things you loved, or maybe different shades you'd like to try. Don't hesitate to share those opinions with me. So you can always call me. My phone number is 417-527-0255, or text. I can text as well. My email is actually my maiden name, Smythe, SMYTHE 1988 @gmail.com. And you can also Facebook me, Jessica Shavies, just whatever is best for you. So, like I said, I hope you guys had so much fun, and thank you for joining me, and I will be talking to you soon.